Hey guys, so I wanted to film my very delayed 1 month progress of the P90X, and I guess I kind of wanted to start off with how I was eating, because I know in my intro to what I work out and what I eat, I said that I was going to be, trying to eat really healthy and, 2 to 3 ounces of protein, half a cup to a cup of carbs and a cup of vegetables. And not to make any excuses, but while I was, trying to make the change in eating healthier, buying the good foods, my family also wanted to eat good too. But my mom doesn't like to waste food, so all the crappy food that was in the freezer and in the fridge, I kind of had to help eat that too. So I guess you could say that I had cheat days. Instead of what's supposed to be once a week, I probably had those 2 or 3 times a week, which is not good at all, especially because it was leftover holiday food, the stuffing and the turkey breast wasn't bad, but since I'm Mexican, we have tamales and just different stuff like that, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, but not cooked the healthy way. So I mean, it was delicious, but it wasn't really benefiting what I wanted to do. But all the other days, I was eating the way that I was supposed to, so, still was on top of that. With the workouts, I really did notice that I didn't really have a lot of endurance for it. I kind of noticed that some days I would feel sore and other days I wouldn't feel sore, and I really think it's just because, I could not keep up with it. And, I would just get tired, and, I'm not sure if it was, maybe, my lung capacity, because it wasn't my muscles really being sore. So, I was noticing, that, maybe, the first week, in the program, they have, these little, bonus or, extra moves that you could probably do. I definitely wasn't able to do them in the first month. The ab workouts, I was really struggling. Everything was basically modified, modified push-ups, which is also known as girl push-ups. I don't really like that people call them girl push-ups because, some guys have to start off that way too. So they're just modified push-ups. Everything that isn't how it's supposed to be and you do it an easier way, it's a modification. So modified push-ups. I only had one set of resistance bands because I didn't have the pull-up bar that I usually put on the doorway, and I think the resistance was only 5 pounds, which really isn't a lot at all. And I should have moved up in resistance bands probably after the first week and a half, but I didn't have the money to buy it. Going into let's say the 60 days or the second phase, I do have higher resistance bands, so that's good. But, the first 30 days did not have them. The cardio workouts, I bought myself a heart rate monitor for the second phase, so I didn't have that in the first one. But I had bad things with that. I had to return it, so I only was able to really use it for one workout, which sucked. I definitely noticed by the end of the 30 days, my arms definitely got more toned. I felt stronger, because with all the push-ups and the pull-ups and the weights, lifting the weights, I went from 3 pounds to 5 pounds, and now towards the end, I was starting to be able to lift 8 pounds on my biceps, because I feel the biceps are probably one of my stronger muscles. So biceps, and definitely lifting 8 pounds, which is really good. I took before and after photos, before the 90 days, and I mean before the 30 days and now. But I didn't notice when I took the before pictures, you know, I didn't take that many because I was just like, oh, you know, my front and a little bit to the side. I didn't notice, hey, I should probably take it like directly to the side, you know, like this way, so you can see, you know, how flat completely my abs are, and like if my butt's getting more toned. And I didn't take one of me going backwards where you could see, you know, my back at all, so that was kind of like not smart of me. And then for these pictures at the end of the 30 days, they looked fine on my camera. So I took a whole bunch of them because I was like, you know what, at least the 30 days are going to be good, and I could compare it to the end of the 30 days to the end of the 90 days. But it's kind of blurry. So, and there's not really a lot that I could do with it. I set the timer, I stand back, and I pose, and then take a picture. It looks fine on the camera. It looks crappy on the computer, which unfortunately I didn't upload until like I was already in the second phase, so it's here. I need to post this video as soon as possible because I was like done with my first phase like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. That's a long time. Like, oh my gosh. Really? Bad. Oh, and also with the P90X, I haven't been doing the stretches. No, okay, correction. I haven't been doing the X stretch on day 7 because if you look at the calendar, you know, it'll maybe say like back and biceps or triceps, shoulders, and chest, and you know, you're doing plyometrics and Kempo and core engines and whatever, you know, for 5 days, you know, 6 days, sorry. And on the 7th day, it says, it gives you an option to either rest or you can do the X stretch. And I haven't been doing the X stretch, so just throwing that out there. But I do have a yoga class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Wednesday is my rest day. But my yoga class like isn't something that's like super intense where like I'm getting a workout out of it. Like I'm not. It's just like it's a very more focused on relaxing and breathing, and the poses are super modified. And for me, okay, I don't want to like be like, oh, like I'm so pro yoga. Like I'm not. Like I don't consider myself flexible like at all compared to like people who have been doing this for a really long time. But like compared to the people in my class who are all pretty much beginners, besides like a few exceptions, like I'm pretty flexible. So all the time when, you know, she's saying, oh, you know, like do this move, but do it this certain way, it's the modified version for me, so it's not really giving me the stretch that I really need. So I don't really count that as like me doing something. And you know, it's not a sweating class. We don't sweat. We don't do any ab workouts. So really, it's not anything that's really adding to my P90X besides me like stretching my hamstrings. But that's in the beginning of class that I'm doing by myself. Like I'm just like, oh, I'm waiting for the teacher to get here. Might as well just stretch my legs right now, you know. But I mean, anyone could do some extra stretches like after the DVDs. So I don't count that. But yes, I'm happy I finally filmed this video. Oh my gosh, it's been like irritating for me to like, I'll just say to myself, okay, you're gonna film it today. You're gonna film it today. You're filming this video today. And you know what? Now today I actually did. So kudos to me. I got some new good stuff at the grocery store, so hopefully I can give you like a day of what I eat, and you know, it could just be all squished in a video. Maybe not give you guys like the recipes and how I cook it, but just to give you an idea of how I eat in maybe a typical day of going to school and a typical day of me not at school. Because it's completely different, not completely, but it's really different because I'm at school all day. I can't really microwave food or, you know, cook it on the stove, like have it super fresh. And, you know, I need to be able to carry it with me, so it needs to be, you know, compacted. So, maybe I'll do that. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please subscribe, or so, you know, I hope you guys like this video. Just more videos of my life to come, my fitness, my clothes, my makeup maybe. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Put these at the end, or maybe the beginning. Probably the end. Probably. I don't know. I'll decide. Oh, my nose. It's right. Ew. Oh, it's so gross. Okay. No, it's still running. Oh my gosh.